Miriam's scared of the water. I don't know how she's gonna date a guy in the Coast Guard.
You know, we all get scared out there.
I'm not afraid of the water, Bernie. It scares me at night, that's all. You can't see what's underneath.
Just more water.
Station Chatham, you copy? I repeat, conditions hazardous. We've got an 18-foot fracture in our hull. How do you want us to proceed? Over.
You know, they're saying this is gonna be the biggest storm that ever hit the East Coast.
It's gonna be hurricane strength in an hour.
Compass point you home.
Why'd you wait so long before you said yes to going out on a date?
I just didn't know if you'd be attracted to me.
You're exactly how I pictured you.
Yeah?
Better.
If we make it out alive from the depths of the sea.
What's this on the radio? Ship breaking up.
She's a T2 tanker, split right in half.
We got maybe 2-3 hours, and then we sink.
Where you are.
Chief, pick yourself a crew and you assist that ship. You hear?
That's why I signed up. Guess now's my chance.
The man in there don't know what he's doing. He's sending you out to die.
On the Coast Guard, they say you gotta go out. They don't say you gotta come back in.
Gus, did Bernie go out on a rescue? I'm worried about him.
This isn't what any of the other girls do.
So?
No one's getting over the bar in this weather. It's a suicide mission.
Please tell me we're taking that boat to a bigger boat.
You don't know what it's like out there.
The compass is gone!
Please call him back in.
You can't be in here, miss.
I need all the help I can get!
You know, we're supposed to get married.
You're gonna come in here scared every time he's out in the water?
Please call them back.
I'm not giving up on him. Not on my watch.
He's got his orders. Get her out of here.
You're sending him out to die.
Brace yourselves.
You know, just when I thought Chris Pine couldn't get any more awesome, he busts out with this movie. I love his accent. I love his line readings. When he turns to Holiday Grainger and he's like, "You're better than I expected," my heart melted, and I wasn't even sitting next to him. So I can imagine what she was feeling, or her character, of course, in the movie. Yes, I realize it's fictional, but it's a really good quality actor that's able to reach out through the screen and make you care about them, especially today in our non-movie star Hollywood environment. But Chris Pine is definitely not a movie star. He unfortunately continues to be box office poison, despite proving again and again how talented that he is. Again, if you didn't see Into the Woods, you are missing out, not only because it's a good movie, but because Chris Pine is not only hilarious in it, but he sings, and he sings well. But I hope that this movie helps him. I would love to see a comic book movie company adopt him. I know that he's in talks with DC. I'd actually like him to get the Steve Trevor role. Lately, it seems that that's just a smokescreen, potentially for Hal Jordan. I'd be happy for him to get anything, and for a big studio to really get behind him and push. That doesn't always work, though. For instance, we'll see if Marvel's able to get Paul Rudd up to where he needs to be for one of Marvel's movies. I mean, it worked with Chris Pratt. But it's not necessarily guaranteed that things are gonna work out if you're the star of a big comic book movie. Just ask Ryan Reynolds with another Green Lantern movie. But this looks like a really special role for Chris Pine, and a really good movie. You know, at first when it was starting, I was like, I've seen a lot of these, stuff goes wrong at sea movies already. I don't know if I can watch another one, although I do appreciate the change in time period at least. But the cast here is just so incredible. You're like, you got to have like a leap of faith, just like Chris Pine's character is doing in the movie. You've got Casey Affleck in there, Eric Bana, but then towards the end of the trailer, whose face pops up? Ben Foster. And I'm like, why is Ben Foster not shown more in this trailer? That's crazy. He definitely has a fan base. So, I mean, I'm definitely not just in, but all in. This looks like a really, really, really good movie to me, and very inspiring. I'd be curious to know about the most daring Coast Guard rescue in history. Although I would wager that it was particularly daring because of the time period it was done in, and they just didn't have many of the tools and resources that they do and technology that they do today. So I think it looks really good. And I'm wondering what you think. Do you think are you ready for another trip to see, or have you taken a couple too many recently? What do you think of Chris Pine? Are you as big a Chris Pine fan as I am? And why don't people respect and acknowledge his awesomeness? It's like Emily Blunt, it's another actor that just for some reason isn't able to break through at the level that they should. And also, what do you think of the rest of the cast? Would you hide Ben Foster from your trailer? And just overall, do you think this is a movie you'd like to see? Thank you so much for tuning into my review. I look forward to continuing the conversation with you down below, and you can check out some other episodes right now.